Hey everyone, it's me Velma, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a one shoulder dress that's perfect for around the holidays or maybe New Year's Eve or any special event. So if you want to know how to do it step by step, just keep on watching. So first we're going to be measuring and be using this measuring tape. And first we're going to be measuring our chest. Mine's 34 inches. Your waist. Mine's 25.5. And from the top of your shoulder down to your waist, mine's going to be 16 inches. And we're making that measurement so we know where the circumference of your waist is going to go. And then we're going to be measuring our butt, which is 37 inches, and measure from the top of your shoulder down to your butt. And mine's 24 inches. And the length of the dress from the top of your shoulder down to where you want it, mine's going to be approximately 32 inches. Okay, so I already have my fabric folded in half, and it's folded like so, and the folding is on this side right here. And make sure that the outside of the fabric is, for right now, on the inside, just like so. And I'm going to be folding it in half, and make sure you pin it because this fabric, the stretchy fabrics, move a lot, and since they're kind of thin, so make sure you pin it. And make sure that the fabric is long enough for the dress. Mine was 34 inches, so it is long enough. And make sure that the bottom of the dress is what you measured around the circumference of your butt. So make sure, for example, mine was 37 from here to here. So I'm going to fold it in half, or divide the measurement by 2, and make sure that the bottom of the dress, there's enough fabric like this way. So first I'm going to be cutting it since I have more fabric on the bottom. And make sure it's long enough, just cut a little more, just in case. So I'm going to be cutting about 35. And I'm just going to be cutting straight across. I'm going to be cutting straight across, so we just work with the fabric that we're going to be utilizing. So now I'm going to be placing it in half. So now we're going to start marking all the measurements that we previously made. So I'm first going to start by marking the back neckline. Sure that everything's correct. I'm going to be measuring the chest area. So mine was 34 inches, but since this fabric does stretch, I'm gonna go for 31 inches. So I'm going to fold that in half. I'm going to fold it once again to see if there's and I'm going to be making a mark here. And then we're going to be measuring from the top of the shoulder down to where the waist is located. Mine was 16 inches, so it's right here. I'm just going to go straight across and make a mark here. And my waist was 25 and a half, but since this fabric does stretch, I'm going to be making it 24 and a half. And mark there. And I'm going to be connecting the waist to the armpit. My measurement was here, so I'm just going to be making a slight curve. And now I'm going to be measuring from the shoulder down to where the butt is located, which was 24 inches. So I'm going to be making a line here. And the circumference of my butt was 37, but since this does stretch, I'm going to be making it 36. And fold it in half and once more. And put it where the 24 inches was, or your measurement. So we're going to be connecting the waist to the butt, and we're just going to be making a curve. Just like so. And just after that, you're just going to go straight down. And we're going to start cutting all the markings that we just did. And this is how it looks once it's cut, to see how it came out. But make sure you leave it pinned down. And that's how it looks. So now we're going to be doing the one shoulder, and we're going to be marking it, and you're going to start here, and you're going to end here. And you're going to make a curve, and you're going to be cutting it. And make sure you leave about 1/4 of an inch. Just like that, and that's our one shoulder. To make it more professional, we're going to be making an inner lining, and it's super easy to make, or you can just sew it straight across from the sides, and that can be it. So now we're going to be making the lining, and in order for you to know how long it's going to be, measure from your shoulder down to your breast, and mine's 13 inches, so just make sure it's long enough. So yeah, it's long enough, and I just have folded in half, and make sure you have the outside of the fabric that you want visible to be folded inside, and have the inside of the fabric outside. Then place the top of the dress. Measure from the top of the shoulder down 13 inches. So make a mark to where you want it to stop. And cut around it. And you want to cut it exactly like this one. Don't leave 1/4 of an inch. That's how the inner lining came out. And it looks like so. Now I'm going to be taking the pins off of the dress and placing the dress like so, and place one lining just like so, and make sure that the outside of the fabric, they're both facing towards each other, and make sure you pin it. And it looks like so, and you're going to be doing the same thing. You're going to be putting this other lining on the other side of the dress. And this is how it looks once I have the lining attached to the front part of the dress and aligning with the back side of the dress. And now we're going to be sewing along here and along here. Not here, not here, or here. So this is how it looks once I've sewn this part and that part. And now I'm going to be turning it inside over. And now I am going to be placing it just like that. And you want the outside of the dress facing inside on both parts. And now I'm going to be pinning along the sides on both sides. And that's how it should look like. So that's how it looks up close. And you're going to be sewing along here. And you're going to be sewing along the sides. Just straight. And you're going to be doing that same to this side. And as I said, I sewed there. And I use a Kenmore serger. But you guys can use a regular sewing machine and just run the sewing machine across, and then you can use a zigzag for the edges. So that's how it looks once it's placed correctly, and let me give you a close-up. That's how it looks from the front. For right here, I'm going to be sewing along here, all along the edges, for here and the back, and here and the back as well, because if you leave it like this, like the lining keeps going, like it goes up, and you don't want that, and so it stays put, you're gonna be sewing along here. And this is how it looks once it's completely sewn from right there and here as well. That's how it looks. And this is how it looks completely finished.